The movie starts with Furiosa's childhood. She is fortunate to have grown up in the Green Place, a hidden sanctuary that has avoided the contamination plaguing the rest of the world, now barely a habitable wasteland. While collecting fruit in the forest one day, she is abducted by a group of grimy bikers who are thrilled to have discovered this fertile haven. Upon hearing of her daughter's kidnapping, Furiosa's mother races after them on her motorbike. However, tragedy strikes when Furiosa falls into the hands of the bikers' leader, Dementus. Dementus takes a liking to Furiosa, but despite this, he is ruthless, and after killing her mother, it leaves Furiosa scarred and she silently vows revenge. Now I am certain that everyone who wants to watch or who watched this movie is or was primarily interested in two things: seeing what the Green Place looked like since it wasn't shown in Fury Road, and learning how Furiosa lost her arm. Beyond that, the film doesn't offer much else besides the action scenes. We already know from Fury Road that the Green Place no longer exists. As a result, Furiosa becomes a series of chaotic events leading up to her transformation into a vengeful warrior. The tension is somewhat lacking since we know Furiosa survives to join Tom Hardy in 2015, eliminating any real stakes. Similarly, Immortan Joe will also survive unscathed. The film introduces a political power struggle between Dementus and Immortan Joe, which, while entertaining, distracts from Furiosa's journey. This conflict also lacks suspense and stakes, as it is clear that Immortan Joe will prevail and become the main villain in Fury Road. But despite its thrilling action set pieces, showcasing George Miller's unparalleled skill in staging motor vehicle-inspired chaos, Furiosa drags for much of its runtime. The first hour is the most compelling, featuring a fantastic performance by the young Furiosa. However, the rest of the movie with its episodic structure feels overly drawn out, likely because Miller focuses on world building. This is ironic, coming from the same director who advocated for fast-paced storytelling.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Additionally, Furiosa briefly has a love interest, Tom Burke's rebellious daredevil, Praetorian Jack. Wait, what's with these weird names? Praetorian Jack, Immortan Joe, Rictus Erectus. But this subplot is quickly abandoned. This inclusion feels unnecessary and raises the question of why it was added in the first place. And then there is the CGI. Unlike the previous Mad Max films, which relied heavily on practical effects, this one uses CGI. A lot of CGI. While this is understandable given the film's emphasis on world building, the CGI often looks subpar. In some scenes, it is reminiscent of the poorly executed desert scene in the Flash movie.
You played yourself.
One highlight of the movie is undoubtedly Hemsworth's portrayal of an unhinged warlord. He dominates every scene he's in. It's obvious he's having so much fun with the character. Though Furiosa is a titular character in this movie, Hemsworth is easily the breakout star. Another thing I liked was the face-off between Dementus and Joe, which adds a fresh dimension to the franchise that often revolves around a lone hero battling good versus evil in the end-of-world scenarios. And despite the aforementioned issues with CGI, the film excels in visual spectacle, a hallmark of the Mad Max series. It features high-octane chase sequences, bikes, engines, guns, and missiles, everything fans expect. In conclusion, I think Furiosa is a film that will satisfy most Mad Max fans. It's a good movie, but it's no Fury Road. That's just my opinion anyways.